Hi, everyone. This is Understanding My Community, Trail Ridge Middle School. Our current customs and traditions. Trail Ridge is located in Lenexa, Kansas. It opened its doors in 1967. We currently have quarterly celebrations to celebrate students. We have an annual back to school night, an annual Trailibration, which is an open house. We invite the incoming sixth grade to come tour Trail Ridge to see what it's all about, what type of classes we have, as well as the current seventh and eighth grade students come and show off their classes to their parents. We have fall and spring mixers. They used to be dances. Now we call them mixers because it's more than just dances. They can play games, just an opportunity for them to learn how to be social with each other. We have end of the year celebration and talent shows. We have a musical every spring and band, string, and choir concerts. Our population characteristics, we are currently housing 779 students, 7th and 8th grade students. Our demographics are white students is 56.4%, Hispanic students is 20.3%, African American students is 12.5%, Asian students is 3.9%, and other, which would include like Native American students, is 8.8%. Our free reduced lunch rate is 37.2%. And our parent background is very diverse. We have college educated to the blue collar worker. We have parents who are business owners, doctors, lawyers, accountants, to parents who work several jobs to be able to pay the bills. Our communication channels, Trail Ridge has a website, Twitter, Facebook page, as well as Instagram. Same thing with the Shawnee Mission. They have a website, Twitter page, Facebook, as well as Instagram. Our PTA has a website and Facebook page. We have our 4 local news channels. And then the school district does send out automated phone calls as a form of communication, such as if there's a snow day, or if your student has a low lunch balance. Those are all automated phone calls. Our community groups, we do have local church groups. We have philanthropic groups, one such as Lucy's Kids for Peace. This is a group that started with one of our current parents, and when her child was in elementary school. I believe it started through one of our church groups and kind of grew from there, but it is an independent group on its own, and they do things for local kids in needs around our community. We do have a robotics group. We have school board members, our PTA, and then of course we have faculty and staff. Some of our staff have been teaching for upward of 30 years. But they have not been at Trail Ridge that long. I think we've had one staff member's been at Trail Ridge for as long as 20 years. Our leadership within our area is we have our school board or superintendent, we have principals, coordinators. Like for my job, I have a SPED coordinator, so if I had questions about special education at all, I would contact a coordinator first. Instructional coaches are in all buildings. They're to help mentor teachers, to help improve instruction. They also help with collecting data and things like that. And then we also have mentors. Mentors are teachers that are there to work with new teachers. I believe they're a mentor for the first 3 years of a new teacher. And they are there to show them the ropes, help ask questions, and just help guide them through being a new teacher in our district. Community leader characteristics. Good community leader characteristics would be someone who's visible throughout the community. They're also accessible throughout the community. They have a genuine interest in the outcomes of the community. They listen to others' ideas and opinion and respond appropriately. They can't always say what they want to say, or they can't always, share information, but being able to respond appropriately while the person feels heard and validated is important. Our current economic conditions, the average range, the average parent is from around 37 to 38. Our average household income is 75,000 to 81,000. Average property values are 214 to 240. Our property values, that range also includes, we do have Section 8 housing, and we have $1 million housing development. So we do have a wide range of housing within our area. The current district budget is over $380 million. Our mill rate is 52.115 thousandths, and the district's total assets value over $826 million. And there are 41 school buildings total in the Shawnee Mission area. Has 34 elementary schools, 5 middle schools, and 6 high schools. Political structures. Politics definitely affect our schools. We do receive support from the state. We get over $15,000 per pupil for student this year. The Shawnee Mission received a $9 million increase in funds this year. Over the past couple years, especially the state did cut school budgets, and so it's nice to have our budgets increasing over the past couple years. Trail Ridge sits on the boundaries of 2 cities, Lenexa and Shawnee. It is in Lenexa, but does serve the majority of the kids from Shawnee. Local city and business decisions can affect our land and property values. Recently, in the past couple years, we have had areas that has wanted to zone for low-income housing that was shot down. We've had areas that has wanted to zone for just affluent apartment complexes. Again, and we've had big box retail stores want to come in, and that again has, affected like land and property values. Social tensions. There's not a lot of social tensions between at our school, but occasionally you do get tensions between the races at schools. Cliques from at school cause drama. Boys, girls, boyfriends, girlfriends. These are middle school kids, so there's always drama. And then there's also tension between divorced parents. We do occasionally get parents who don't even talk to each other and use the school as a go-between. So that occasionally does happen. Extra sources of information. KST, Kansas website, Kansas Department of Education, contains information on current and past information about taxes and budgets. SMSD.org provides parents with information about district board minutes and upcoming events. Our power structure. The superintendent communicates with educators through email and occasional meetings. At the beginning of the school year, he meets with elementary schools or elementary school teachers in a welcome back type of meeting. And then secondary teachers in a welcome back type meeting. Occasionally you will find him traveling from school to school talking with educators. That does not happen very often, so that is a rare occurrence. Educators are expected to have communication with parents. Principals do include district officials and superintendents and on emails that are important messages or messages that might go out to parents that are directly involve district policies. Parents are encouraged to contact teachers first, then the principal. If it's not resolved then it's taken to the district level and it makes its way up to the superintendent. Multicultural issues. There are no holidays that we celebrate at school. We have a winter break, not a holiday break. We do have a Thanksgiving break, but Halloween's not celebrated. Valentine's Day is not celebrated. The district in the past couple years has just scheduled Good Friday as teacher in-service day, so the kids can have that day off for a religious day. But students are allowed excused absences when they miss school for religious reasons. Same with teachers. They are not docked for pay if it is like a blackout day. The American flag hangs in most classrooms and outside the building. And I would say that diversity is welcomed and celebrated at our school. Power structure. The community has both liberal and conservative members. Every decision that is made is in accordance with the guidelines of the district policy. Discipline for educators does begin with the principal, but all decisions and punishments are made through human resources. The only decision or punishment the principals really have the authority to make is a letter in the file. Teacher recognition is done at the school level. If it's a national award or some type of award, it is done through the district level. And then one teacher is selected from each building each year and goes through a process. The process is narrowed down to become the teacher of the year. Public opinion. The Lenexa and Shawnee Mayor has monthly meetings with the residents. We have a site council that invites parents into the meetings, and the site council involves parents, community members, teachers, and administrators. We have PTA meetings that is a parent-led meeting, and they try to encourage other parents to get involved and encourage them to volunteer at the school. We have school board meetings that it has an open comment section for community members to share concerns and opinions. They have 3 minutes to share their opinions, and school board members don't typically comment after, but they will ask clarifying questions. And parents can share opinions or concerns on the Facebook page. And lastly, our public opinion surveys. Currently, Trail Ridge does not have any public opinion surveys. This would be something to look into as an administrator. And then parents can always meet with the principal or assistant principal to share concerns or opinions. Thank you.